Now I believe we want to go up. Locked from the other side. Oh, this door's open. Oh, it's this room. Feckin' hell, I hate this room. Mangled wooden mannequins? Because it's full of that stuff. The portrait of a sour-looking older man. I wonder why he's so grumpy. A giant head of a baby made of wood. He has no eyes. That is creepy as feck. Look at that. It looks so happy as well, but it's got no eyes. It's very unsettling. And then a picture of a human skeleton for reasons? The ghastly profile view of a human skeleton. Ugh. The woman in the picture looks so thin and emaciated. Looks like she's bleeding as well from the eyes and lip. Who made these? A female mannequin, almost human size. It looks almost alive. Okay. This one is hunched over and I can't see its face. If it even has one. I'm sure you could bend down and look. A big unpleasant hand is pointing right. That's certainly one way to describe the hand, but I don't know if unpleasant's the word I would use to describe it. A young girl playing with her ball. The painting looks so real. You know, thinking back to Nier Automata, the face makes me think it's 2B. Like, it's got the white hair, and then the top part's like a blindfold, which is exactly like what 2B has. And then that's all I got for that. And then she's playing with a ball. Interesting. A painting of some creature. What the feck is that? Is that meant to be a rat? That's got some really nice sharp teeth it has, and a green eye, but it's got a red eye on there. And then this canvas is blank. No, wait, actually it looks like someone painted a thick layer of white on top of something. Oh? So that was a portrait there, but that's been painted over. This figure is carved of wood. But anyway, that's all we can do here. I don't think there's anything else here. Right, everything's clear. Let's get out of that room. I don't like that room. It's locked. Besides the keyhole, the word Maestro appears engraved. Interesting. Did anyone else hear that? I'm sure I heard something. Now, here's something to look at. The creatures of the sea. A whole assortment of the first species and Roman numerals are painted with watercolours. Now, this is a hint to a puzzle a bit later. Just remember it. Just remember looking at this and... But yeah, you could probably tell what you may need to do. You may notice something here. And in case it's not obvious, you notice it's in number order in Roman numerals. Now, if you didn't know your Roman numerals, this would be a pain in the arse. But also, you may notice here that some of them, there's two numbers here that are wrong. So let's go through it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the star there is the 6. The 6 to the left is the 6. I mean, if you know Final Fantasy, you probably know it already what ones are wrong. Like, basically, just look at the Final Fantasy games and their numbers and you instantly can tell. But XI is 11. When that should be 3 and 2 I's. So yeah, so we need to remember... I'm guessing 11? In fact, I should write this down, really. In fact, let's write that down. Alright, so I've got those written down. It's basically 11 and 7 are swapped around. If you want to be Pacific. But that's not something to figure out until later. And to be honest, trying to figure that out is a bit of a pain as well. The moon reflects its taunting light at me. It's late, cold and dreary. Oh, interesting. Locked. Besides the keyhole, the word Maestro appears in red. So yeah, with all that said, that's all that's left to do now is to go upstairs. This is still important, by the way. Remember that. Alright, light, feckin' now. Right, so Sphinx banging on that window in the top right. We're not going to investigate that yet. Can I have that gun? It looks like a head sculpted in some kind of chromed metal. I don't care about the creepy ass face. I want the gun. A day display cabinet. There's nothing useful inside. Boo. Trinkets and trifles. Nothing special. A half-finished bust sculpted in marble. Interesting. A beautiful framed seashell, signed in elegant calligraphy with the name Adelard. The caption reads, "For my love, Viviette." The name of the game! So someone's called Viviette. Locked. Maybe it'd be open from the other side? Perhaps. So the whole left side seems to be locked. Oh, we can go this way. Oh yeah, we can't go downstairs to the basement, because you may notice the rubble doesn't let you. I can see stationery supplies inside. Oh, so this music's really loud. I guess nothing important then if it's all stationery. It's a common gas lamp, but who lit it? That's a very good question. Oh, hello, we can go through this. Interesting. A beautiful and fantastical tree appears in this painting. It's otherworldly. A cluttered bookshelf and closet filled with different coloured books. Interesting. Now, first things first, I'm going to save it because I don't know what's going to happen here. But I never looked at this. Horns or scratches on the wall. Maybe. We can actually push it. I figured it looked like something we could push, but I couldn't figure it out. Holy feck, what's in here? This is certainly a room. Lots of junk inside the chest. What a mess over here. Ordinary things, nothing of news. Surely there's got to be sweet news for in here. There are square-shaped holes on the board. Am I meant to remember something here specifically? I mean, 3 of them are a sort of different colourish shade to the other 3. Like there's like just purple, and then there's sort of like reddish purple. Like they're all exactly the same thing on each block, in each square, apart from the little shading on the top, and then the bottom left and right. Is this something? I have not got a clue what I'm meant to use this for. Is that all that's in here? Seems to be. In any case, I'm going to save it again, because I don't think there's a penalty for saving a numbers times, like in other games. Like other games, you can get punished for having too many saves, so you don't get like a good rank, or in other games, an ending. Call Cthulhu. Dark Corners of the Earth, that is, not the latest one that's currently out, called Call of Cthulhu. Anything down here? No, it seems to be locked from the other side. 6 arms and a gaping mouth. There's something exotic and fawn about this statue. This is a creepy ass statue, and speaking of Call of Cthulhu, this thing screams mythos to me though, come from that specifically. Is there a button on the pedestal? We can press it, and what this button does is light his hands on fire, as shown. And it seems to be random when you press it as well. Like now it's doing it from the left. So I don't... He looks so happy from the pixel though. Look at that, he looks so happy. The floor has collapsed. I'm not going to be able to simply walk across. Is that an open window at the end of the corridor? Oh, that is indeed an open window on the far right. I swear I just heard something. It's very unsettling. So yeah, I don't know what the point of this statue is at the moment. I don't know what it's hinting to, but I'm sure it's hinting to a puzzle somewhere. I guess it was the wind. Thank you, wind. But maybe I could reach the other side. I don't know why it's the wind. Why this door this window specifically? I mean, not a door. It's not a doorbell. It's a window. But maybe I could reach the other side if I crept across the ledge. A fall could be fatal though. As strong as the wind could knock me over. Maybe if I held hard onto the wall I'll be able to stay standing. So is it worth the risk to move along the ledge? Or should I think it's a safer way? Now, I know I can go downwards, but I don't want to go down into the below room yet. I want to do this bit first. And I fail horribly at this bit. For the record, I can die numerous times. You can die here, by the way. You can die here. In fact, let me show you the death. That's one of the reasons I died before, by the way, because I went off, showed the death. But yeah, it's like from the second story, he falls, and I guess it's because he's landed on his head, and basically hit his head so hard he died instantly. Is the only thing I can think of. That's the only reason I can think of why he died. Anyway, we haven't really done much. All we done was like go for this door. Well, tried to open this door, but it didn't work. Looked at the statue, which I'm not going to do now. Was that the wind? Yes, it was the wind. Surely, wait, it's got to be the wind, right? But then it's not doing it to the windows. No, it's the wind. It was the wind. I mean, who else could have done that? Now, by the way, you can't go through that window until you examine this. And it was the same for the bookshelf in the save room. Which, by the way, they don't count as safes. It's not really a safe place to stand in. I'm technically not standing on the floor here. Now, so yeah, you need to examine the scratches on the wall to be able to push the bookshelf. So you did the same here. You need to examine this collapsed floor to go through this window. It's really annoying. And now, allow me to try and do this without dying horribly. That would be nice, right? That would be super nice. I mean, the game gives you plenty of warning. Like you can see from the trees, the leaves whistling, and then it also makes a sound. You just basically hold up to do this. And it's from this angle as well that you can see he's got like a sort of beard. But it's very hard to see it on these. I mean, from the side you can sort of see a bit. I suppose downwards you can sort of see it. But it's not really like well-known scene. And by the way, why did we come in here? For that book mainly. Which I haven't found a use for yet. Of course, dead and sickening insects. Ew. No water. Okay. Well, let's grab this book. It's a red book. Now, if I press the space bar, I mean, we got inventory. We can see like the lamp. This, did I say lamb or lamp? This lamp does not require fuel to burn, so we can use it willy-nilly. It's not like Amnesia where we need to be conservative with our fuel. No, we can just leave it out for the whole game. The only drawback is that it has a somewhat irregular intensity. AKA it flickers and starts going sort of offish. But otherwise it's a nice lamp. A book with a red cover is dedicated to mollusks such as clams, mussels, squid, octopus. This has nothing to do with the picture downstairs, by the way. To my knowledge. At least for what puzzle we used that picture on. But yeah, that was all that was in that room, is that book. And if we go in here, there's this thing. A big keyhole in what looks like a type of mechanism. A nice statue head thing? I can't think what they're called, like the trophy things that hunters collect, which is bad, by the way, don't do it. Lovely, another horrible sculpture. This gives me the creeps. Thank you, lamp. So it's swing here, but I don't think it's anything important. And a diary. I cannot bring myself to look through the mirrors. It has been days since her appearance was no longer human. Everything is... No, I cannot look anymore. I do not even recognise my own reflection. Uh-oh. What is happening to me? Was this not what I had desired? Why has my mind twisted on me? Who wrote this? It doesn't say who wrote it. But I'm gonna have a guess that it may be Mr. Nauvoo, whatever his name is. And yeah, that is all that was in there at the moment. I mean, I'm guessing we have to come back here at some point because of that big keyhole. You know, this thing specifically. Although I have no idea what it's used for. Just take a quick drink. Right. And out the window we go. Don't die, Bow. Please, for the love of God, don't die again. Like you did before. Thank you, wind? What the fuck, wind? In case you're wondering how I died, I accidentally let go of up when it was heavy winding. This wind wants me to die. It's like I'm destined for it. Look at that. How many attempts is that? 5 times to attempt to kill me? Feckin' hell. No, thank you, wind. That is a nice looking picture. Very, like, 3 figures in the room. I assume those are going to be people. Or was that a person at the very front and those are pillars in the background? I've got no clue. I mean, I'm trying to look at a pixel here with detail. So, let's go down here now. What have we got? A human head made in bronze. Its eyes stare at me. I see. I'm not looking at the human head anymore. Thank you, Jules. Right, this door's locked. Greco, so we need a Greco key. I really love the music though. The music's very unsettling. A classic message in a bowl. Cute. There could be something important in there, Jules. You don't know. That sound alone just scares the crap out of me. Look at that. Like, the first time I ever did this, that sound actually stole the feck hell out of me. This can't be opened. Interesting. This bed seems to have seen better days. I've got to be honest. A doll inside a baby carriage. Nothing to worry about. Good to know. A standard dressing table with a mirror. I see. The room is crumbling. Part of it has collapsed yet. I better not stay too long. Good plan. None of it is any news. Okay. Thank you, lamp. Okay, so I was wondering if it is actually paused when you like reading diaries or examining stuff, but based on the sound cues alone of what I heard a little later in the game, I won't say anything just yet. But the lamp here, I keep saying lamb. Why am I saying lamb? But the lamp here hasn't come back onto normal, and it only does this for like 2 seconds. So I'm guessing it's not. I'm guessing it is paused. The table is littered with junk. None of it is any news. So it's back on since you exited out of it. I'm very, you know... Fucking baby got me again. For fuck's sake, I forgot about that sound effect. He fucking stole the crap out of me. Ah, boo. Fucking baby. I swear, if the ghost children, I'm quitting the game. The only place to deal with ghost children, I did not realise I could go this far right, is Fatal Frame, and even then I'll cry like a baby. Because ghost children, boo. I mean, it was terrifying enough going through Echo Night Beyond with the damn ghost children. I hate them. Now here is a painting. An oil painting. Its colours faded like everything else in this mansion. It depicts an era of the past. Motley people appear in it, different age and height. Now, here's a hint, everyone, to solve a puzzle. It's in the same room though, don't worry. Just let me write this down real quick so I can just look at this rather than remember it. But let me just tell you, whenever you start a new game and look at this picture, it's randomised. Yep, you heard me correctly, it's randomised. So let's see if I've done this correctly. Right, first things first. Now, age you can't really tell in the picture. But you notice... I mean, obviously you could tell that two of them are children. At the very least. And then there seems to be two men and then two ladies. And you could probably tell just from this picture as well that they're definitely different heights, and that is what you want to remember. So so this basically is a clue of you need to put in the heights. So if you look here, you can see there's an up and down arrow on the bottom, and then there's an emblem. And if we put it in the correct code, we get the emblem. So we inside we see the emblem. It appears anchored to the base. There are two buttons. I wonder what they do. Yeah, so basically up for tall, down for short. So if you look at this, you can see the different heights of the people. You basically just put in the code data. So say up, down, up, down, up, down. I think that would be the correct order. It just happens to be up, down on this. So if we do that... Voila! We have the emblem. So if you didn't understand that, basically the first person is very tall, so you'd go up first. And then it's a child, so you go down. And then you've got a lady who's bigger than the child, you go up. Then you got another child, so you go down. And then this guy is obviously taller than the child, so you go up. And then the lady next to the guy is smaller than him, so you go down. And that is the clue. I don't know how you actually meant to guess that from that, but there you go. Thank you, lamp. Oh, what the feck? That was just weird. Ugh. Oh, we survived that fall though. I guess we didn't land on our face. And he didn't break anything. Well, you can survive long falls. Just not out of windows. Hello? Is that Felicia's spot? The anchor tablecloth is covered in mud. What on food spoils whatever ingredients was once on display. Interesting. It's locked. Interesting. Two children struggle in the painting. It reminds me of Felice and I playing when we were younger. Weird. A large vanity mirror. Nothing to see here but my own sullen reflection. Now, to obviously start the next thing, we speak to Felice. That is Felice, by the way, his sister. A large realistic female doll, or is it a mannequin? There's some kind of red painting on its head. Something doesn't feel right. I did not mean to look at the clock. I'll do that puzzle in a second. That's what we used the pitch outside. Basically, for where we are, we're in one of the doors that were locked from the other side in that corridor on the right side of the mansion. Basically, the one closest to the stairs, I believe. And then we got a big eye here. Discussing giant eyeball made of porcelain. Why would anyone decorate a room with this? Right, first things first. Can I read this? I see books and I think I can read them, but you can't. Right, let's speak to Felice, my dear sister. No, I want to speak to Felice. Thank you. Felice? Asleep? I have to wake her and get her out of this place. Felice! It's time to wake up. Felice! Felice, wake up, please. Jules, it's you. Where were you? I've been very sick. Come on, we have to get out of here before... Leave? No, I won't. I don't want to. What? Viviette, we become friends. I want to stay here with her. Viviette? The name of the game, Jules. Catch up. Don't you see her? Are you talking about that door over there? What? No, not you two. How dare you? No, not you two. Have you seen the rest of our friends then? I feel we may have insulted her. So, I'm sorry, I don't... She understands me. She's kind, unlike your friends. She believes me. We had tea. I prepared it on my own. It was just us. Here, Jules, I saved you some. No thank you. I don't drink tea. It's rude not to drink. You upset her. Okay. Sue refused, but okay. But afterwards, I think it's time to say goodbye to your new friend and for us to go home. Okay, Felice? Why are you drinking it, Mad? You're a madman. What is this? You like it? It's made of several teas and other weeds. Viviette taught me the recipe. Made of several teas and other weeds? Would you really put that in a drink? Like, all together? And weeds? Oh, and Jules has gone knocked unconscious.